It's Sarah. I'm back from Fall Fling. It was so much fun. We got back late last night, and so here I am recording, giving you the updates and what we got and just the fun time that we had. So first off, it was, like I said, it was amazing. We had so much fun. My mom and I, we left about 6:30 on Thursday, got there about 6:30, 7:30 on the same day, had dinner, then we went touring on Friday. I have a friend that lives in Portland that I was in Girl Scouts with and danced, eons ago. It was so much fun, so we met up with her and her mom and went and ate at Scotty's Pizza in Portland. If you ever go, fabulous place to have pizza. We toured around Portland, went over like pretty much every single bridge in that in the city, except for the pedestrian bridge, of course, because we weren't walking, we were driving. My favorite was St. John's Bridge, and going down and under and to see the Cathedral Park is what they call it, because it does look like a cathedral. It's amazing. And then we also that night went to Acorns and Threads. They had a special shop night for the people attending Fling, Fall Fling, and that's when they kind of previewed and premiered Janine McGowan, who is the Blue Flower, and she's a local designer there, and amazing. Like, she's got some of the coolest designs, and you'll see a couple of them because we got an exclusive to us for being at the Fling, and then I bought a couple of patterns as well, so they were super cool. First off, let me check my notes so I don't get all kinds of crazy. And then Saturday we got up at 9. We got to the Oregon State Bar about 9:30, and as we were pulling up, Michelle Bendy was pulling up, and Audrey Stitchy Witch 42 was pulling up, and getting out of the car, and I hear my Sarah, and it was Audrey, and she was saying my name, and I looked and I was like, Audrey, and we ran and gave hugs, and Michelle was like, Michelle, and loved it, and introduced him to my mom, and they loved my mom, because who doesn't love my mom? She's amazing. And we sat at a different table. We sat with some amazing ladies. We sat with Stephanie, who was working on finishing ornaments and finishing stuff from her stitching box, a Jeanette Douglas class she took from Acorns and Threads, and they were just little tiny small, so well done. Heidi, who was working on one of her first ones, it was a cute little Santa on a big old bicycle. We had Doris, who was working on blue Moroccan lace from Chatelaine, and she finished the stitching part, and all she had to do was the beading. It was gorgeous, and it's small enough that I think I can handle that one before I get, my big 32-inch scroll rods to do either Hawaii or Poison Garden, because those guys are big, and I need to have a spot to put them. And blue Moroccan lace I could work on, or I don't know, I digress. And then Anne from Gloriana Threads was at our table, and to hear her talk and to get her wisdom and to learn about the different fibers and different ways that they dye the fabric or the fibers and what it takes and just the process, it was just amazing. And to hear her stories of her life, that she was married to a former diplomat, and she was living in Peru in the 60s, and just all of her travels and all of her experiences, I was like, this is amazing to just sit and be there. We had a pincushion exchange, and it was lots of fun. Audrey talks about it on her channel. It was quite amusing. Hang on one second. I had to get my exchange, receiving from the exchange. So what it was is we all picked a number. There were about 41 of us that did the pincushion exchange, that brought pincushions to exchange. And I brought one. I'll insert a picture if I remember. But it was a cute little shepherd's bush pattern. It said live with it, or safely gathered, or something like that. Really cute. And so we wrapped them up. Nobody knew whose was whose. And Audrey has a fun story about a bat. So go check out Audrey's channel, Audrey Stitchy Witch 42. I'll link her below. I love her. She's amazing. But this was mine. So mine's a two-parter. So one's this cute little fox. And the grapes are French knots, which is really fun. And then the other part of it that's been on here is this cute little snow village. And then it's just on a mason jar. I'm gonna actually just get another mason jar so I don't switch it out and just put something in it. And Deb, Kef, look up. Inside was a fun little treat of Belsoir. So we have espresso and her crown, gorgeous, fawn, Sister Scarlet, and my favorite is this elegant eggplant. That purple is just beautiful. So that was really fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna get another little wide mouth jar, put my little fox on top of that, and it'll be great. It'll be grand. And Shelly from Shelly Key X Stitch, met her on kind of on Saturday, mostly on Sunday when I sat at her table with Michelle and Audrey, and she got my mom's pincushion. It was really cute, and she actually shows it on her channel, so I'll link her below too. And then Sunday we went back to the Oregon State Bar building. On Saturday we had a fabulous lunch, and catered by one of the ladies that was actually one of the stitching ladies. It was Mexican tacos, so good. And then Sunday for lunch we had pizza or pasta. It was marinara and Alfredo sauce and pasta and amazing Jerry's amazing fruit salad that was so good. There was like a cauliflower minestrone soup. Everything was gluten-free on Friday or on Saturday and on Sunday. So if you were into that, I'll try and find the company that did that and link them below. So it was really cool. And then Sunday, like I said, we went back to the building. I moved tables. I went and sat with Michelle and Audrey and Shelly, and we also had Austri and Kathy at the table too. They were amazing ladies. And as we were sitting there, we were chit-chatting and doing giveaways and not door prizes, and they were telling us about about a couple of new designers, and I totally forgot. Okay, so Sunday they gave us this kit. It's BBD Supplies, BBD, Beta Beta Delta, not BBD, but BBD Supplies. And they're on Etsy. They're in Silverton, Oregon. This is their contact information. I'll put it below. But they gave us this cute little kit to make one of these felt wall hangings. And so it's all right here. Everything's pre-cut. I don't have to cut the felt out myself. I just have to embroider what I want to embroider and then put it all together with a glue gun. They gave us tweezers so you don't burn your fingers. Fabulous idea. So we got that got that Sunday. Saturday, our kind of little retreat special, we had, you know, the cute little bag, and you don't touch the bag until they tell you to open the bag, even though you're wondering what's in it. And crinkle crinkle. And there were you either got a 40 count or you got a 32 count. And I got a 40 count, but this gorgeous from the Blue Flower, and here's the threads and the fabric. So gorgeous. And then just It's an acorn. It's called Autumn Acorns. It's actually part of a kind of, this is one of the patterns that I bought. It's called Autumn Squirrel. So cute. But this is also by Janine McGowan, the blue flower. So that's a sneak peek of the haul. But, so we got that sitting there, and so I'm excited to get that started. Sorry, I had notes. I'm a little fuddled. I apologize. And then did some shopping while I was at the Fling. BBD Supplies brought some items. Michelle Bendy brought some floss buddies from Bags Plus. Karina over at Bags Plus, she's a distributor for that, and I ordered one, so I can't show you what it looks like, but I will link Michelle and I'll link Karina, her Bags Plus, her Instagram below, her Etsy store. She's amazing. She's really, really good quality, and I'm excited to get mine, and when I get mine, I'll show you. And they also had, Anne from Gloriana had some of her wares there, and BBD Supplies also had their things there as well. So, but yeah, so it was so much fun. Janine from Acorns and Threads asked Jerry to have the Flosstubers stand up, and it was just kind of like, I'm here with, Michelle and Audrey and Shelly, and I'm not really there. And they're like, you better stand up, and I was like, okay. And so I stood up, and it was just really cool to know that just little me can help so many people, and that Janine and Jolynn and Jerry, they're so appreciative and of the Flosstubers, because they're what keeps their business open. Like, we can say, hey, call Acorns and Threads, or I can say, hey, call up Shepherd's Bush, link them below. This is what's out. This is what's going on. And it's what keeps them alive. It's what keeps them open, and they were very appreciative of us. And I loved how Janine was telling them, okay, so these people, they talk to their phones or talk to their cameras or talk to their computers, and then they upload it. And then they're not talking to themselves. They're talking to me. They're talking to you. They're showing you what they've been working on. And so it's like, oh, thank you. It was so fun. And then another thing, Jolynn, who works at Acorns and Threads, she's the amazing Jolynn that Michelle talks about, who does her finishers. Fabulous woman. She actually has a Utah connection. She was born about 3 hours drive from us. And so it was really fun to have that Utah connection. She has a sister that still lives here, so who's pretty close by. So it's really exciting to be able to have that bond and to have that unitingness, and it was so cool. It was so fun. And then after it was over on Sunday, it was over a little bit early. It was over at 3, and so Audrey and me and Michelle and Shelly and my mom, we all went to like an early dinner and just had fun and chit-chatted, and it was a great time. And it's like old friends getting together, like so amazing. And you interact with people on the internet, and sometimes you're just like, oh, are they really that like that? And they are. At least the people that I've met, that I've talked to, they are. We're real people. We're, what we're showing you is real life and not a mask. And so we appreciate the likes and the subscribes, and, even the comments, and talking to us and just chit chat with us. We love to hear from you. Speaking of which, I got a shout out from Snug Harbor Crafts. Hi Deb, hi Kath. And they're amazing. Lovely, lovely ladies. And I love that they just live close by, and I can, give them a text or whatever, say, hey, how's it going, and not feel intimidated, and not feel like, oh, these people that, so lots of fun. So on to haul. It's good stuff. Audrey had shown this. I forgot to show this. This was another special that we got on Saturday. It says, I cross stitch, what's your superpower? And it's made out of the stuff that's on the back of jeans, the washable paper, so you can wash it and it gets softer. Don't dry it, and that's what makes it kind of fall apart. And Nadia was telling us that they looked at the directions and it says don't put it around your neck. I'm not quite sure how it would fit around my neck, but somebody obviously did it where it was needing to be a problem. And then inside we had some M&Ms, and Ink Circles did a free I voted. So both Michelle and I, we stitched that up in some pashmina that we bought from Miss Anne. Oh yes, and our name tags, Jolene made these. They are soft and they have a magnet on the back. And then for each retreat, so they're reusable, so each retreat we go to with Acorns, they'll give us a bead. So you can see, you know, how many retreats you've been to by the number of beads you've had. So that's kind of fun. Okay. So, and Acorns and Threads does have these available. It doesn't say this, it just says Acorns and Threads and their phone number, but I'll link that down below. It's got their cute little logo on it. So fun. Alright, and okay, let's do Friday first. The crinkles. So this is Acorns and Threads shopping haul. Oh my, it's a little crazy. So basically what I did is I bought this Osei. Can you see? Which Michelle's working on this too. Hi Michelle. I just need to get the fabric and then I can get going on it. And I got Where Liberty Dwells, and I got the flosses for that. I just need to get the fabric. I just want to get one big thing of fabric. And then I got, sorry, it's all sitting on my, and it's another blue flower. It says cats. It says we are not amused, and that is totally my cats. So call up Acorns and Threads. I'll link them below. So if you want some of those, my mom got a really cool pattern too. Also got Shakespeare's Peddler, basket of red, white, and blue. And I was going to resist this, but then I noticed it's got cherry blossoms, and I love cherry blossoms. So this is Cottage Garden Samplings, Bluebird of Happiness. And then I also got these cute Mill Hill kits to stitch up for Miss Alice, who loves sugar skulls. I didn't get them all, I just picked some of her favorite colors. And then I also got the Gentle Arts for the other, let's see here, sorry, for the other around the holidays. I Hear the Bells, Live Within Your Harvest, so that's what these lovelies are for. I'm not going to individually put them out. And then I also got floss for Heather Kawaii Girl 07 on Instagram, her version of A Wicked Plant by Barbara Anna. And so I ordered both those patterns, I Hear the Bells, Live Within Your Harvest, and then I had to get this piece of Murky. Look at that. She's gorgeous. I've always wanted Murky, and now I own a piece. Not sure what I'll do with it yet. Maybe do Wicked Plant on it. I'm not sure. Okay, and then haul from the shopping day at Fall Fling. This is some beautiful pashmina. This is kind of put apart because this is what Michelle and I split, but I got another one, another pack of the red, white, and blue to make more I voted badges. This is mine. Not quite done yet. We're getting there. Gotta finish it before today. Go vote, guys. This Tuesday, election day. Go vote. You haven't already. And then This says so many flowers, and it's got a little bit of silk, a little bit of silk ribbon, and you do a running stitch and you pull it, and then it makes cute little flowers for finishing. I saw Anne working on this, and it was so cool to see, like, she was testing what it would look like with 12 inches of ribbon or 18 inches of ribbon, so it was really cool. And then I got another one that is this kind of pretty rainbow. Sorry about the glare, guys. And then I got this really pretty set of Gloriana here in blues and whites. Some Floramel. So pretty. Okay, we'll try this again. That's better. Floramel. Stay. Sorry, I've got piles, and as my husband says, piles tend to fall. There's the blues. This was fun. Kind of an orange and Halloween-y. It's also Floramel. Some more Pashmina, and the Pashmina is awesome because it is a blend of silk and cashmere, so it's like butter. I mean, silk is amazing anyway. And this is what she calls her limited editions. Pretty purple. I love, 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 love this color, this blue. It's kind of a tealy blue. That's a better. And then this is Tudor Silk. Haven't played much with that. I'm excited to. And this one's really pretty and really variegated. Oh, and in our bag from this fun bag that we got, Anne so graciously also gave us a skein of the Pashmina. So mine's poinsettia. It's a gorgeous, like, rich red. Love it. And then also, like I said, I got the cute little squirrel pattern. BBD Supplies was selling headband kits. So I got 2 of these. And they make that cute little headband. I need to get started on it so the girls have something for autumn. And then this one is called Sweater Weather. And these fall ones, they only make 1, so that's why I got 2. And I didn't realize until after, these make 6, so I'll have some to give out to the girls as friends for Christmas. And this one's called Northern Lights, and it's fun. Purples and blues, and really fun. And then, oh, mail haul. So stuff I didn't buy, or stuff that came to me while I was gone, or came to me right before I left. Liz from Stitchy Box, hi Liz, was also there. And so it was kind of cool because I got to see some of the stuff she was working on for next year. And I told her that I got this package of my DMC at 12. And guys, look at this. Look. So, let me find a brighter color. But okay, so see how it's not quite like the regular DMC. It's not really straight. It's kind of wavy, almost like curly hair. And then within it sparkles. And it's super soft. Like, it feels, I haven't tried stitching with it yet, but it feels so soft. And it's still 6 strands, so you still pull it apart. Because what it is it actually looks like it's 12 because you've got the fiber with the sparkly. So I'm excited to work with this. I think I'm going to do this on one of the Blackwork Journeys. Box of Delights, I think, is going to go with this one because that'll be fun. And then Armada Designs. she did a tiny Halloween stitch along, and I didn't have anything really kind of Halloween type fabric, and Christy ended up doing a kit. That's her cute little, thanks Christy. And this is Monster Mash by Picture This Plus. I'll insert a picture, hopefully, of, and that's Christy's Armada Designs. So much fun. But yeah, it's Monster Mash, and she gives you the fabric, and she gives you the floss, and she even gives you a hoop. A little wooden hoop, so I've got a lot of these to do finishes. I'm so excited. And I think that's it for, oh no, one more. I ordered this awesome pattern from Julie, and she shipped it in an envelope. It's still, sorry, my awesome postal worker says do not bend, but look how bent that is. Come on, people. He's usually really good. But I got Christmas is coming. Look! Snail. He's adorable. And when Michelle showed it, I was like, I'm gonna change the colors and make him a pink racing snail. You know who, if you were a child of the 80s, you know. Or also a great pink sea snail if you were a child of Dr. Dolittle. So, works in progress. Actually, I have a finish, partial finish. Remember these little sled dudes? These little guys. They're all done. Where's my paper? Jeez. So there's that guy. And that guy. And that guy, a little polar bear. I have the sleds, I just need to cut them out, slap them on, and we will be good. So, got that. And then I worked on for the first little bit, I worked on this cute pumpkin, this one right here. I worked on pumpkin pie. And he's almost done except for his plate. So I need to finish up his plate and then can move on to that. I was telling people I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the outer, because it comes, this is what the finish looks like. And I'm not sure I want to do this border. I think I just want to do a hoop finish, and both like Stephanie and Jolynn and my mom, they're like, well, just do the hoop finish, but instead of doing the border, just put rickrack around it. And I was like, okay, if 3 people have told me, out of the mouth of 3, if 3 people have told me, okay, yes, I need to do it then. And then my other start, and I've gotten pretty far. Oh, and we also got needle minders in our bag of wonders from Acorns and Threads, and that's this gorgeous, probably can't, there, that's better. Handmade needle binders, so fun. But this I worked on, it's called Arabesque, and it's from Ink Circle, or from Chatelaine. I got the pattern, or the cross stitch kit, came with the fabric, it came with all the fancy threads. I actually felt kind of like a trader because it was working with Silken Colors at the same table as Anne from Gloriana. I was like, I worked with Gloriana before, I'm sorry, but it was just, she wouldn't care, but you know. So that's my little start on that. I've actually got quite a bit done. Hold it back here. But I've got all this done, and I just need to start doing the outer borders. So I'm excited on that. It'll be fun. And I think that's it. So Sarah has worked, or Izzy has worked on her her Hocus Pocus from Lizzie Kate, and she told me, she's like, I got Hocus done, I just need to do Pocus. And so we'll do an update and we'll show that. And so I think that's it. I will insert pictures and video at the end, just to make it easier on myself. And if you don't want to, if you're not interested in that, you don't have to watch it. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of this community. I love FlossTube, and I think that's probably partially why I did this, because I'm like, if I love this and if I love the people in it, I got to spread that love. As Michelle says, sprinkle that stitchy kindness. But you know, we've got it. We've got to be nice. We've got to be kind. There's a lot of ugly in this world, and we need to be the sunshine in that. And go do your civic duty today. Vote. If you can't vote, encourage those around you to vote. We can make changes. And if you're a woman, especially if you are a person of color who, you know, same boat, you earned that right to vote. We fought for that right to vote. Vote. Because we're amazing. And we can do great things. Bye, guys. One more thing. I was talking with Liz over at Stitchybox, or at Liz from Stitchybox over at her table. And I was wearing my Slothosaur shirt from Guild Wars 2, and one of the ladies at the table was like, I'm looking at, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your shirt. It looks like a creature in a game I play. And I was like, Guild Wars? And she says, yes. And so we kind of fangirled on each other, and it was like, oh my gosh. You know, you stitch and you play a game, and, you know, and it's a game that my family plays, and, you know, that my husband plays, my kids play it, you know, it's really fun, and a community game as well. And to have her part of the stitching community as well as the gaming community, I thought it was really awesome. So hi, Becca, and I will post a picture that we took together, because we were just like, let's do this. So, okay, bye guys. This is Audrey's Stitchy Witch 42, her stuff, the Boo Tree, Pretty Girl, Stocking. These are some fun. Fun stuff inside. This is the rag table. Some good stuff here. These are Jolene's that she made. I love this one with the J.R.L. Tolkien quote. There's just too many pretty things. There is. I know. It's cool. There's lots of fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm amazed at.
Yes, that one.
The colors so good. Are just really.
This is just fun.
Is that fun? Yeah.
So fun. This is Michelle's. Her celestial dragon. So fun. And these are amazing. They're all the same pattern, done in different colors, different stages. This one in